And welcome everyone to Canale Arena on the campus of Christian Brothers University for tonight's GSC men's matchup as the Shorter Hawks come in 2-17, 0-11 in GSC play. They'll take on the Bucks, 13-7, 8-4, and in third place technically, tied with three other teams after Delta and West Al are both 9-3 above them. This is Ken Opperman asking you to join me for this evening's broadcast as we hope the Bucks can get back on the winning way. They had won 5 in a row before losing a tough one, 82-79 at West Georgia Saturday. Had that game up and in control and then lost it in the second half and were not able to get back up on top and get out of there with a victory. And we're replaying the same two teams as last week as everybody in the conference is. We were at Shorter and that's West Georgia, and this is Shorter here tonight and West Georgia on Saturday in the rematch. This is the 14th meeting between the two teams. CBU holds a 9-4 edge, has won the last three, including 112-62 in Rome, Georgia last week. As we mentioned, a 50-point margin of victory was the largest for CBU since 2006 when the Bucks thumped Central Bible 95-45. Following a historic run of scoring, junior guard Joe Larrabee was named GSC Player of the Week in back-to-back weeks. Larrabee was the first Buck to score 30 points in 4 straight games in the Mike Nienaber era. While his streak ended against Shorter, Larrabee scored at least 25 points in 6 straight games. Kettering Ohio native scored a career-high 37 on January 19th against Delta State in the 90-88 victory over the Statesmen. And Joe didn't play quite a bit of the time at Shorter, or could have had the 25 or had the 30 points to keep it potentially 6 games in a row it would have been, I believe. So we'll see. He definitely has helped spark the Bucks in this little winning streak. And we'll take a look at the Hawks. They've dropped 14 straight games, including the 50-point loss to the Bucks last weekend. So you know they'll come out here and try and play a little harder. Joe Larrabee and Adam Duvall had 51 points combined, 12 rebounds, 8 assists in that win. Joe Russell leads the Hawks, averaging 12.8 points and 4.1 rebounds per game. Tavon Major is just behind Russell, averaging 10.6 points a game. He's talking to head coach Wade Anderson for the game a little bit. Wade, former assistant here at CBU under Mike Nienaber. And he said they lost 2 players against the Bucks last week. So down to limited numbers. Not as bad as last year. You reminded me they were at 7 players last year when the two teams played. Bucks going to go with a little different look tonight, Coach Nienaber said, trying to get one of the players going a little bit, like they did Luke, Rudy. Adam Duvall stretched out as tall as he could possibly do to make Aiden Roussette's slap at his high five as they were heading to the bench. So, we will take a look at the starting lineups and we'll get ready to get rolling here. As first for the Hawks, again out of Rome, Georgia, a little bit south of Chattanooga, Tennessee. Coach Wade Anderson, again, second season after being assistant here at CBU for a few years under Mike Nienaber. Assisted by Mark Vaughn, also an assistant coach under Mike Neighbor. And then Joseph Bobbitt, the third coach. For the Hawks, it'll be Jalen Brown, 5'10 freshman from Savannah, Georgia. Joe Russell, a 6'6 sophomore from Baltimore, Maryland. Tavon Major, a 6'3 junior from Charleston, South Carolina. Drew Thomas, 6'2 sophomore from Birmingham, Alabama. And Frankie Lalage, a 6'8 freshman from Athens, Greece. And for the Bucks, Mike Neighbor's 20th season. Alma mater, Mississippi College in 1977. Eddie Neighbor and Jordan Rogers on the bench next to him. Brad Miller, 6'1 junior from Cincinnati Elder High School. 6'1 junior. Brad Miller, and I didn't write my stats down, so we'll flip over real quick. 6.4 points and 2.5 rebounds, 60 assists, 20 turnovers. That's a 3-to-1 ratio, I believe. Joe Larrabee, 6'3 junior from Alter High School in Kettering, Ohio. Joe averaging 20.9 and 3.3 rebounds a game. Nick Deifel, the 6'3 freshman from Oak Hills High School, Cincinnati, Ohio. 10.2 points, 4.6 rebounds. Mitchell Mays getting the start tonight. Mitchell, the 6'7", or 6.7 points, 1.8 rebounds for the 6'7 junior from Lakota East High School in Cincinnati. And Adam Neball, the 6'9 senior from Lakota East High School in Cincinnati, Ohio. Adam averaging 17.1 points, 8.1 rebounds, 133 assists to 64 turnovers, so a little better than a 2-to-1 average. And Coach Neighbor hoping to get Jacob Lyons going, bring him off the bench tonight, see what happens with Jake, giving Mitchell Mays the start. Shorter will be in black road uniforms as the Bucks will be in home white, and the ball went up and neither team hit it, and then Lalage hit it on the way down and driving in. Layup up, no good. Rebound brought down, chipped out of bounds, off of the Bucks. Anyway, shorter in black uniforms with gray numbers that are hard to see on those black uniforms. Blue stripes down the side. Shorter, I think, is what it says in blue. Again, very hard to see. I know you can't see with the lights the way they are. The new lights are very bright here. Great for cameras, but still shots not good for video like they had hoped. And a block by Brad Miller on a shot underneath by Major. And the Bucks will have the offense for the first time in the ball game.
Bring it.
Deifel goes to D-ball. Adam gets it to Larrabee, turns, spins off the glass, a little short. Had him posted up to Joe Russell, but just a little short. I think he expected a little more defense and just didn't get it. Shot a little short off the glass. Down the lane into the corner. And stepped on the baseline. Good job by, not sure if it was Larrabee or Miller, but one of the Bucks caused him to step on the in line when he was dribbling along. Miller, D-ball, passed on the wide open three. Goes to Mays, Deifel. Wide open lane. He does go to Mitchell Mays, turns, gets it, puts up a reverse layup, can't get it to go. Thomas gets it to Major, back to Thomas. Bucks in a man-to-man. Deifel went for the steal, couldn't get it to go. Shot up and over the back is Lalage.
All right.
It's not mine. I think so. Typho goes to D-ball, out of bounds, Bucks.
Keep guard. All right. We had three things wide open. We've got to start finishing. Make plays and finish.
Thomas on top to Lalage. Goes to Major. Back to Brown. Jalen Brown working on Larrabee. Goes around him, lays it up. Can't get it to go. And Mitchell Mays pulls down the board.
Job. Here we go. There it is. There it is. Good job.
And Deifel hits Brad Miller for the layup. Finally, some points. 2.5 minutes in to the contest. Both teams 0 for till that point. Shorter 0 for 4. Left elbow shot no good by Russell. D-ball fakes a reverse layup, puts it up the other way, fakes the fake, and puts it up and in. And then quickly the other way. No good again. Trying to hurry up, and Larrabee has it. Splits defenders, gets it over to Mays. Mays, D-ball.
Good, Adam.
Passed on the three again, goes to Miller. Three-pointer by Brad, good. 7-0. Lady Bucks got up 11-0. Bucks up 7-0. And Mitchell Mays, those long arms, stepped in front, stole the pass from Jalen Brown. He was trying to kick it back out on top. Larrabee turns, spins, gets it up and in. That's a have Russell listed as 6'6". I don't think so, but maybe I'm misreading it here. Deifel steals that ball. I think Russell's more like about 6'6'1". Larrabee's a little taller. Joe's listed as 6'3". Three-pointer by Larrabee. And we've got a timeout as the Bucks top the Lady Bucks. Lady Bucks got up 11-0 before winning by 20. The Bucks up 12-0. We'll see what this ends up being. Shorter calls timeout. Shorter calls timeout. And the Bucks start.
Thank you. So sweet. Hey, world.
Shorter start out 0 for 6. 3 rebounds, Bucks 5 for 7, 2 of 2 from outside the arc. And Miller almost comes up with a steal here right in mid-court. Thomas. Long three-pointer, good by Tyler Goodman, who is in the game. Larry passed on a 3. He'll back up, goes to D-ball. Mays goes to Miller. Brad another 3, top of the key. Boom, Brad Miller becoming deadly. Outside once again. Second assist for D-ball. Underneath, steal by Mays. Toss it over to Miller. Brad on top to Deifel. To D-ball. To Mays. He'll drive in. Kicks it out to Miller. Another 3. That one in and out. Looked really good. Elijah, 3-pointer, up and good.
Communicate.
Miller goes to Mays on top D-ball. Mays drives in, lays it up and in. Mitchell Mays, nice drive. Cradled the ball and put it up and in, 17-6. All 4 of the 5 Bucks. Deifel does not have a basket yet. Nick with 2 steals, a rebound, and an assist. So he's contributing like he does. He has it, D-ball. Deifel, Miller. D-ball down to 10 on the shot clock. Mays has it. Deifel stops, puts up a shot. Nothing but the bottom of the net, but unfortunately not through the basket, so. Turnover Bucks, up 17-8, coming down to 13 minutes. 3-pointer up. And good by Major. Larrabee has it down the lane around defenders, has it tipped away out of bounds. Luke Rudy for Mitchell Mays and Nick Deifel out. Jacob Lyons in the game. Bucks going D-ball, catches it on the inbound. He's the only senior out there. Only senior on the floor right now, so everybody back next year. Barring any other reasons or whatever. 3-pointer up and good by Drew Thomas. (19-14), Bucks by 5.
Good, Jake.
Larrabee trying to go to Lyons. Rusets will check in. Aiden check in for Brad Miller. Aiden, the 5'8" freshman from Covington Catholic in Edgewood, Kentucky. Bucks 8 of 11 so far. 3 turnovers. 4 assists on their 8 baskets. .59 left. It's just under the 12-minute mark. And quickly getting back in. Major goes to Thomas. Top to Lilage. Goodman had it tipped away and got it back to Thomas. Russell had it tipped away by Luke Rudy and picked up by D-Ball.
Go ahead and post, Adam. Chop, chop. All right, you got Jake in there running. Post! Bring it to him. Come on, Jake. Bring it to him. Act like you want it.
D-Ball has it, stops, lays it off the glass and up and in. Goodman goes to Thomas. Kicks it out. Major saves it, puts a 3 up. It's good. (21-17). 4 is the lead after the Bucks were up 12-0 to start this game. D-Ball goes to Lyons. Back to D-Ball. Adam working on Lilage. Lane turns, spins off the glass, up and in. 17-11, the run. Three-pointer up, no good by Major.
Go ahead.
T-Ball kicks it over to Rudy. Luke to Roussettes. Three-pointer, Aiden, no good.
Nice setup, Luke. Good shot, Aiden. Good shot. Around, back in. Help. Right hand. Luke.
Russell lays it up and in. Nice cut by Russell. Bucks didn't see him until it was too late. D-Ball, 9.5 left first half. 23-19. Rudy three-pointer. That one's short. Roussettes gets it. Goes to Rudy down the lane. What awareness, what vision by Roussettes. And Luke Rudy attacking the basket. Russell got away with shuffling his feet. Taylor, or Major. Three-pointer up, no good by Thomas. D-Ball has it, turns, spins the other way, puts it up and in. Right when you think he's spinning to his left, he turns back around right and lays it over the front of the rim. D-Ball with 10. Rifle, checking in probably for D-Ball. D-Ball will pick up the foul. Drive by Thomas. Thomas's free throw is good. He has 6, as does Trayvon Major. D-Ball between his legs in the lane, kicks it to Rudy, back to Adam, and Lilage will pick up the foul, leaning over, draping over Adam D-Ball. Lilage will check out, D-Ball gets it. Couple dribbles, kicks it in the corner to Rudy. Roussettes. Underneath to Rudy. What a great pass again by Roussettes. Man, oh man, what vision. stop. Shot up and good by Drew Thomas. Saw the mismatch against Roussettes. Larrabee, the quick three. Not there. Major drives in. D-ball.
Keep him in the game. Good shit. Come on, man. You all right? You need one?
D-ball's second foul. So he and Lalage have the 2 fouls. Twenty-nine, 24. It's a real late foul on D-ball. Is one of those they waited to see if the ball was going in or not. Once it was missed, then they blow the whistle. It's either a foul or not. First free throw is good. Major trying to get it back to a 3-point game. And he does. Shorter has no height currently in the game right now. D-ball should be able to do it. Not that he doesn't always, but should be able to do a lot underneath. And Geifel gets on the board for points. He's done about everything else. It's the 3-pointer. Shot up and good by Major, or by Thomas. Larrabee gets it to D-ball, was tipped away. Larrabee down the lane, lays it up and in. Nice attacking by Joe. 3-pointer up and good by Goodman. 34-31. D-ball outside.
Just what we didn't need right there.
This is the 3-pointer. Quickly up the other way. 3-pointer. Good. Thomas ties this game up. 34-all. D-ball with the height advantage. Needed to be down underneath, most likely. .550 left. 34-all. check back in. Mitchell Mays. So the Bucks with starters for tonight's game back on the floor. Underneath the D-ball and over the back. Tavon Major. First foul. Third team foul. Larrabee has it down the lane. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Kicks it out to Mays. Right side to D-ball. Back door to Mitchell Mays. Two-hand jam. Long arms, and he's a quick jumper. We've seen that a couple times since he's been back. Three-pointer no good by Goodman. Mays' first basket, quite dramatic. Mays gets it, puts it up, can't get it to go, and he's fouled. Goodman picks up the foul. First free throw, no good. Second one up, no good. Three puts him in the lead for the first time tonight. And Jalen Brown works around Mitchell Mays to tie the game up, 36 all. Mays to D-ball. Say Larrabee might need to take over here. Miller underneath the D-ball. Adam turns, spins, puts it up, and quickly ahead. Three-pointer, no good. Dyson pulls down the miss by Russell. D-ball to Larrabee. Bucks will inbound it. D-ball turns, spins the other way, lays it up and in. 12 for Adam. Brown goes around Mays, puts it up. And Deifel fights through a defender and lays it up and in. Strong move by the freshman. Russell goes to Goodman. On top to Thomas. Left elbow shot, back him in. Next whistle will be a media. Final one of the half. Larrabee backdoor cut from D-ball, lays it up and in. Air ball. And that'll be media timeout. Bucks up 42-38. Both teams shooting well. Bucks 13 of 19, 68%. Shorter 9 of 17, 53%. 2:51 left, 42-38. Bucks on top. Haven't trailed, but had it tied. Both teams shooting like they are. Rebounds are 7-6, CBU. 3 turnovers for the Bucks, 5 turnovers for the Hawks. Jackson Carroll, a 6'2" junior, is in the game out of Dalton, Georgia. D-ball, Larrabee back to D-ball. Adam to Miller, to Larrabee. Joe, turn, spin, shot in the lane. Back iron, no good. Adam has to be careful. Down the lane, Russell. Shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up and in. Again, Adam had to be careful to not pick up that third foul. 42-40. D-ball. Goes to Mays. Backdoor cut. Minute 55 left. Major gets it on top to Goodman. Goodman around Deifel, puts it up over Miller. Levy, Deifel, D-ball. Backdoor cut, backdoor behind the back pass, bounce pass to a cutting Mitchell Mays. Almost had another dunk, just was above the rim, just kind of pushed it down in this time instead of the dunk. 3-pointer up, no good. Deifel rips it down. Coming down to a minute left, Bucks by 4. A lot closer than they probably thought coming in after they won by 50. Down there last Thursday, Mays with another lob attempt by D-ball. You can tell they're not used to doing that yet as Mays hit the rim on the pass to him. And Avon Major drives in, lays it up. Had it, gave it up. Reverse pass over to Deifel for 3, no good.
Back in.
17 seconds left, behind the back. Goes, off of Goodman. Crossing half court with 10 seconds is Miller. Drives in, stops, puts it off the glass, up and in. Brad Miller already picked him up. Russell has it. Puts it up, no good. Should have been waving that off anyway. But that'll do it. First half action, 48-44. Bucks with the lead. And we'll be joined shortly here by Lady Bucks head coach Sarah Condra.
Turn it on. Turn it on.
We'll be ready here in a minute. almost ready here. All right. Joined now by CBU Ladybucks head coach Sarah Condor. Coach, congratulations on another win. I like being able to say another win.
I like the way that sounds.
That's right. Starting to get them going here toward the last half of conference play. But won every quarter, tied in the last quarter. But thought overall it looked like a really good effort by the Ladybucks after the 2-game road trip against the same two teams. We talked about that week and a half ago. But didn't think you probably were happy with the way the first half ended. Maybe came out with pressure right out of the box in the second half to try to get them going and get a little more focused or back in focus maybe.
I wanted us to, I thought we played a pretty good first. I think overall total game was one of our best that we played offensively and defensively. I just didn't want us to be like today's school when we came out. I thought we might, be able to get up and get some pressure, maybe get something easy, just to keep us aggressive, and not kind of, when you get a lead, like when we were down there, we got up 20 real quick, and when we started out in the second half down there, we got a little lazy offensively, defensive transition was poor, and then they were right back in the game. So I kind of wanted to just keep it aggressive there in those first few minutes. Gotcha.
Tell you, Lauren Taylor, we've talked about her. She had 4 blocks tonight, career high. One was her previous career high, but tell you, she just continues to contribute, and she's really a physical presence.
Yeah.
We mentioned already she plays, bigger than she is, but she is really, really developing as this season goes on.
Yeah, she is tough. I love this kid, and she has just done nothing but grow with every game that we play, and I think she's small. But she plays like she's 6'2", and she's very physical. And one thing that doesn't show up in the stat sheet is, her ability to take charges. Yeah, like tonight she took one, and I said something to her in the locker room. She's like, "Yeah, I just got one tonight," because last week she got 4 against West Georgia, in one game, and she's just really tough, and I'm excited about her continued growth throughout this season and how she's going to play the rest of her career.
And Mackenzie Lane, other freshman, is still able to play right now. You have other freshmen from earlier,
yeah.
but she's starting to show some flashes of being involved and showing some good things. And then she might fall back and make a mistake or something.
Yeah.
But it's a freshman. She wasn't getting a lot of minutes early in the season, but looks like she's starting to get more comfortable when she is out there also, and that's critical with only 7 players.
Right, absolutely. And the thing with her, she's got the ability to score. She's just got to continue to, learn and look for those opportunities where she missed the back door, because she just wasn't, looking,
Right.
Like, well, you're open, and you'll get that. But she's got a great knack for scoring, and as she gets more and more experience, I think she's going to be a contributor in the future as well.
And your seniors, of course, Kenzie Jones really stepping up. Again, I kind of mentioned that every time I talk to your seniors each year as the season's getting closer to the end, be it tournament or not, they know it's getting closer to the end of their career, and it just seems like each one of them just is stepping up a little more every game. Sarah Owen, big minutes off the bench tonight again.
Yeah, and Sarah was big, and what doesn't, again, something else that doesn't show up in the stat sheet is her defense rotations in the zone. There were a few mistakes that we were making, and she came out and she played really well in the zone. And even at one point late in the fourth quarter, we had to know where 12 was at all times because she could just flat out shoot it. And I was telling her she was missing a rotation, and she was like, but I was shading towards number 12, and I was like, okay, yeah, you're right. So, she played some really big minutes, and, Kenzie's been able to score. But I thought tonight Kenzie, not only did she score, she looked for her shot, especially the 3, but I thought she shared the ball really well. And overall, the whole team did. We assisted on 18 of our 27 field goals, and, so our offense flowed a lot better tonight than in the past, whereas, a lot of times we don't have as many assists because we're doing a lot of stuff one-on-one. And tonight we got stuff out of our offense.
And 48% shooting, so again, a lot of times you maybe didn't take the shot they might normally take the extra pass like you always hear everybody say, and you shoot almost 50%, which hasn't happened often with the team. 13 out of 14 free throws, outstanding. Yeah. Kinsey missed the one. I couldn't believe it, but that's really good. And I wanted to talk to you. We didn't mention Rachel Lee. You know, she's had some really big games. Like I say, it kind of just keeps rotating around. But, Coach, I noticed in these game notes, you might not have seen this, it says that, you know, she had 7 threes against Shorter. She passed Aaron Nye, Courtney Banks to place second for most three-pointers in the Lady Bucks' career.
All right.
She's tallied 34 this season, 173. She trails only head coach Sarah Condra with 367. So my question is, she's only made 173. Did you see early in her freshman year that you're going to have to control her attempts so your record would not be in jeopardy? And, I mean, you know, she only played how many minutes tonight? 28. I mean, there's 12 minutes. She could have had 3 or 4 more attempts, get close there. I just wondered if that was way back 5 years ago as she took the redshirt injury last year. If that was in the back of your mind when you saw how she could shoot coming in as a freshman.
Listen, see, I made the mistake with Brianna Rigel letting her break my all-time scoring record.
That's true.
You know, like I didn't pull her out enough, and so like had to pull the reins in on Rachel a little bit. So I learned from a mistake early.
Well, that's good coaching. I mean, that's what you're coaching for, is you learn from previous errors. And I just noticed that in the pregame notes. I'm like, I'm going to have to ask you about that.
Yeah,
but no, we mentioned earlier 2 weeks ago. And I guess I didn't realize the whole conference is doing this, back-to-back teams on both weekends. And, again, scouting report didn't need – I didn't get to see the game. I wasn't home in time Saturday against West Georgia. Coach G lose by 5 down there. You know, what was that game? What do you think coming into the game at home now Saturday against him and a payback potential? I mean, you guys are right in the thick of things for one of the top 8 spots for the tournament, and you're playing better as you're coming down the stretch. But what do you see coming up Saturday against West Georgia?
I thought we played pretty well down there. You know, we had a really good first quarter, and then offensively we just we didn't stall, but we didn't get the rhythm shots like we did tonight. You know, so. You know, I thought defensively we played well. I mean, anytime you hold a team to 55, you feel like you ought to win. Yeah. You know, and we had some key misses late, a couple of free throws that could have put us up 1, and you know, we had a wide open look at the end of the game to tie it that came up short. You know, so we had some opportunities, but I think, you know, we have some confidence knowing that we can compete and win the game. And a couple adjustments that we need to make defensively against our big players inside and how they played against our zone. So we're looking forward to the chance to, you know, because the thing is, like, if you win these 2, then you're right into it. You know, like. We'd be tied with West Georgia then, and so like the great thing about these games is that we're playing for something.
Yeah.
You know, so we've got a lot of motivation, and the kids are motivated, and you know, I really like their mindset here coming in here, and so we'll see how it goes.
All right, well, good deal. Well, Coach, congratulations again on another win. Like I say, you know, starting to put them together here a little bit, and this is when you need to do it if you're going to do it.
Right, exactly.
Just coming down the stretch and see what happens a couple weeks after Saturday. You're on the road then at Delta, and then at Union here. Oh, we go at Delta, and then 3 at home ends the home part of the season. Valentine's Day, Kelsey is, I was talking to her before the game, she's hoping to be back maybe by then.
That would be nice.
I told her we would love her to be back on Valentine's Day.
Yeah, wouldn't we?
It would be a lovely evening for the Lady Bucks if Kelsey, just to get another body, but especially her presence underneath. She said she's doing all she can, but she knows game shape, she will be wiped when she first starts. If she's able to. I mean, hopefully she is, because you are in the battle. I mean, you know, if you weren't in the battle, then, you know, she'd still want to play, but it might not be as critical to get her back this year. But she is really trying, I know, with everything she can. I know you would love to get her back for an 8th body, but the physical play that she gives underneath to help Lauren at this point.
Right, absolutely. Give us some size and you know, couple of blows, where Rachel's not playing 40 minutes a game. So.
Right. Well, you can't let her do that because she could still come after your record. So
Right, exactly.
Anyway,
exactly.
All right, well, Coach, congratulations again. Good luck. We'll see you Saturday here against West Georgia.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. That was Coach Sarah Condra of the victorious Lady Bucks, who won by 20 here in the opener. Looking at halftime stats here at the halftime, Shorter trails by 4, 48-44. Both these teams on the way to 100 if it keeps up like it is right now. They were 17 of 31, 55%, 7 of 13, 53.8%. Outside the arc, 3 of 3 at the free throw line, 7 assists on 17 baskets, 6 turnovers, 1 steal, no blocks. 15 points by Drew Thomas, 10 points by Tavon Major, 8 points by Tyler Goodman, 6 points by Joe Russell, 3 points by Frankie Lillage, and 2 points by Jalen Brown. For the Bucks, they were 22 of 33, 67%, 4 of 10 outside the arc, 40%, missed both their free throws, did Mitchell Mays. 12 assists on 22 baskets, 4 turnovers, 4 steals, 1 block in the half. 12 points, 3 rebounds, 7 assists for Adam Deball. 10 points, an assist for Brad Miller. 9 points, 2 rebounds for Joe Larrabee. 8 points and a rebound for Mitchell Mays. 5 points, 3 rebounds for Nick Deifel. 4 points, 2 rebounds for Luke Rudy. Jacob Lyons, Aiden Rusatz both played, did not score. Turnovers, again, CBU points from turnovers. CBU 9-5. Points in the paint, CBU 36-20. Second chance 4-2 CBU. Fast break 7-2. Shorter. Bench points 8-4. Shorter. Bucks were up by 12 to start the game. 12-0. Shorter had a 6-0 run later on. 2 ties, no lead changes. The Bucks led 16 minutes and 17 seconds of the first 20 minutes. And we hope there are no lead changes, but we will see what happens here as we get ready to start second half action here at Canale Arena. Those of you who have students here, of course, everybody almost in the whole country had the cold snap the last few days. Bucks, Memphis got down last night. Was probably the third night in a row of below 25 or so. Did get down to about 20 a couple of nights. And typical Memphis weather. Tomorrow's 45, Saturday's 65, Sunday's 65. So those of you coming in for the weekend, it'll probably be warm where you're at otherwise, but boy, this will be a nice one to come into weather-wise, as typical yo-yo weather that CBU and Memphis area enjoys is about to happen again. Starters on the floor for both teams. Bucks will start with the ball in the second half. Larrabee gets it from Deifel. Back to Nick. Underneath, trying to go to Miller. It's tipped away and stolen. Shorter just so quick, might not have the same height as the Bucks. Blocked by Mitchell Mays on a shot, reverse layup by Jalen Brown. Larrabee goes to Miller. Brad. Larrabee back to Mays. Mitchell. D-ball. Goes to Deifel. Mays. Back to Nick. Tried to go back. Tipped away. He got it back. Mays has it. 4 on the shot clock. Miller a three-pointer in the corner. No good. And the air ball is partially blocked. And driving down, layup up. Blocked by Joe Larrabee. D-ball brings it up, goes to Mays, goes around, lays it up and in. Nice move to avoid the defender, Drew Thomas. Mitchell Mays, and then Joe Larrabee steps in, steals it. He goes around Russell. He lays it up, can't get it to go. Miller pulls it down. They'll reset the offense. Larrabee off a screen from D-ball. Tried to go to Adam, and it was intercepted. Elijah goes to Russell. Russell off a screen from him. Driving in, kicks it over. Three-pointer left corner. Short. D-ball pulls down the miss by Thomas. Deifel. D-ball. Miller. Three-pointer. Stepped out on him. Goes to Adam. Back to Miller. This time he'll take the three. Bang. Brad Miller puts the Bucks up by 9. Thomas. Goes in the lane to Brown. He'll bring it back out. Goes to Lilage, trying to get a third foul on D-ball, and Miller, Brad steps in, tips it away, and then Lilage threw it right into the Sports 56 broadcast to our left. Peter Edmonston on the broadcast tonight. I think Eli Savoy, is down at the Super Bowl. Usually gets that gig, and didn't see him Tuesday at the Hustle game down in South Haven. He usually does. Mays gets it, turns, kicks it back to D-ball. No look pass to D-fall. Deifel. Miller. Three-pointer. Deifel tips the ball back to D-ball. Larrabee down the lane. I'm going to call a charge on Joe Larrabee. First foul on Larrabee. Bucks with a couple of stops. Miller reaches in. Miller reaches in, kicks it, tips it away, and Larrabee picks it up. Miller goes to D-ball. D-ball turns, spins, lays it up, can't get it to go, gets his own and puts it back up and in. A lot of contact going on this second half. 55-44, Bucks just like the opening half. Lilage goes up against D-ball, gets it to go, and a third foul on Adam. Lilage completes the three-point play conventional. Luke Rudy will check in. D-ball gets it from Deifel. Turns, spins. Down in the corner quickly. Major. Gets it to Brown. Russell. Step back three up and good by Brown. Here they come again, 55-50. Bucks were up by 11 and 6-0 run. Three-point play and a three-point basket. D-ball. Mays. Finally, a foul called. Mays will go to the line to shoot two. 22. Stat monitor has been frozen up for a little while and was trying to get it. Bucks up 55-50, 15-15 left in the first half, or second half. The second half here, Bucks have outscored them 7-6 and started off with a 7-0 run. Mitchell Mays at the line. Luke Rudy in for Adam D-Ball, keep him from getting that third foul. This is the first one. Second free throw. Good. Jacob Lyons back in for the Bucks. Russell with the three-pointer, nothing but net, but again, short.
Nowhere near it. Let's go. Come on.
Larrabee working on Russell. To Miller, back to Joe. Three-pointer up. Good by Joe Larrabee. See if Joe can get in a little hot spell here. 12. It seems like he's hardly played tonight, hardly scored compared to what it's been. Foul on the floor. Miller with the bump right before the shot went up. Third team foul, first on Miller. Elijah gets it over to Major. Back to Russell. Russell drives in. Back to Major. Brown. Elijah working on Lyons. Goes up into Lyons. Nice strong move.
All right, that wasn't bad. That wasn't bad. All right, Jake. All right, good deal.
Lyons. Larrabee. Miller, three-pointer, top of the key. Back iron, won't go. Wide open look. Brad usually knocks those down. Russell stops, push shot in the lane. 59-54. Rifle. Miller. 10 on the shot clock. Larrabee. Goes to Lyons. Turns off the glass. Can't get it to go. Nice move by Jake, and then Brad Miller takes it back and going to reset the offense. Miller. Miller. Rudy. Deifel, three-pointer, no good. Ends up on the floor. Russell against Larrabee, goes around him, lays it up and in. 59-56. Bucks by 3. D-ball is going to go back in at the next whistle, which may be our under 12. We'll see. 12 and a half left just about. Actually now. Rudy goes to Lions. Three-pointer Luke Rudy. He got hit on the arm when he let it go too. Russell around Miller. Rudy blocks it from behind. D-ball resets. Tyler Goodman in for them. Larrabee and Lions will check out. Thomas. Resets on him. And put it off the glass, up and in. 59-58. 12 minutes. T-ball goes to Rudy. Great pass by Adam D-ball. Ninth assist for Adam. About to get another double-double here. One more assist. Has 14 points. 6 boards. Lodge through an elbow. And he threw the elbow at Bucks up 61-58 with the ball. Closer than they wanted it to be at this point, but haven't trailed yet. Had it tied for a time or two. Left. Teifel, reset. D-ball, Larrabee, and Luke Rudy. Major, Thomas, Lulage, Russell, and Goodman. D-ball. Backdoor cut from Luke Rudy. Adam now with 16. Lulage goes to Major. Major, free throw line jumper, no good. Lulage pulls it down, falls down, goes off his leg, out of bounds. Bucks ball.
Good one, let's go.
Teifel goes to D-ball. D-ball working on Lulage, turn spins, little baby hook, gets it up and in.
Let's go.
Russell. Major. Lodge, three-pointer, no good. Larrabee pulls down the rebound. Teifel, D-ball, resets, down the lane, tried to go Larrabee. Russell steps in front. Joe trying to time block him, can't get it to go. Russell puts it up and in. 65-60. Larrabee. D-ball goes to Larrabee. Joe. sets, 10 on the shot clock. Kniefel in the lane, goes to Rudy, lays it up, can't get it to go. Three-pointer the other end, up and good by Major. Major with 13. Back to a 2-point game. D-ball. In the lane, goes to Rudy. Three-pointer by Luke. Good. 10th assist for Adam D-ball. Another double-double. 6 boards. See if we can get him 4 more rebounds. 68-63. Coach Wade Anderson calls timeout. Turns into a full. .53 left. Bucks haven't trailed, but it's been a tight ball game since the opening 12-0 run by the Bucks.
Get a stop down there. Let's go. Come on, big stop.
Miller in for resets. Starters on the floor for the Bucks. Mays knocks the ball away from Major when he went to go up. 17 on the shot clock. Underneath and right down the middle of the lane. Major catches the pass, puts it up and in. He has 15. Larry goes to Miller. Joe. Trying to go to Larrabee. Russell three-pointer, no good. D-ball pulls down rebound number 7. Larrabee, D-ball. Adam working on Elias. Goes to Larrabee. Russell on in, back to D-ball. Down to 7 on the shot clock. Larrabee has it, turn, spin, shot in the lane, up and in. 14 for Joe. About half his average as of late. Bucks have 70 points, folks. Just defensively, they've not been able to stop Shorter, and credit Shorter as they've outquicked the Bucks on a lot of these baskets. Three-pointer up, no good. Miller pulls that rebound down. And a bad miss by Major. Kniefel. Miller goes to D-ball. Adam in the lane, turns, kicks it over. Three-pointer for Mays. Back iron won't go. Brad Miller has it. Mays has it. Turns, puts it up. Foul, and he will shoot 2 free throws. Thomas will pick up the foul, his first. What's that? Foul was on 11. Oh. I think Mitchell Mays will be the one. Yeah. Just replayed it in my mind here. .6:51 left, 70-65. Adam B-Ball with 18, 10 assists and 7 rebounds. 17 for Thomas, 15 for Major, 12 for Russell, and 6 rebounds for Russell. First one up by Mitchell is good. Mays with 12. Make it 13. 72-65.
Stay back off of him, Adam.
Russell,
Really, Brad?
backdoor cut from Relage. D-Ball really fighting underneath with Relage. Both of them with 3 fouls. Miller, 3-pointer, top of the key from Dyfel with another tip rebound out on top. Larry down the lane, off the glass, up and in. Joe can really finish 16 folks for Larrabee. Relage, backdoor cut, and they're doing our own game. Tyler Goodwin with a backdoor cut by Larrabee. Miller. Dyfel. D-ball on top. He puts up a 3. That one's no good. Dyfel.
Try to dribble it. You had it.
Long, man. Travel.
Nick. Keep doing what you're doing, maybe just for saving us on this board.
So Bucks, 5-point lead, 5:22 left. Mays goes to D-ball. Turns, loses the handle, tipped away,
Pick the damn thing up and pass it.
and they lay up and in by Jalen Brown. 74-71. D-ball, Mays, soft pass, stepping in front of Larrabee, and a steal by Major. Kicks it over in the corner, on top to Thomas. Chance to tie it, or get it to within 1. And Larrabee steps in front, steals it.
Secondary.
D-ball, 3-pointer, wide open and alone. And Adam finally hits one. 1 for 4 on the night now. Lodge shot up. D-ball with his 8th rebound. 4 minutes left. Dyfel. Larrabee, 3-pointer, top of the key. That one's no good. Miller pulls down that rebound. Larrabee will reset the offense. Up by 6. Deifel with the 3. Front iron won't go.
Good foul, Brad. Good foul, Brad.
Deifel with 6 rebounds, 2 or 3 of them offensive rebounds, tipping it back out. (77, 71, 3:32 left. Both teams continue to blister. Bucks overall 55.9. Shorter 54.7. Shorter 9 of 20. Outside the arcs 45%. Bucks 8 of 24, 33%. Not many free throws. Bucks 19 assists on 33 baskets. 11 assists on 29 baskets. Rebounding 29-21 CBU. Here we go. Last 3.5. Bucks by 6. Never trailed. Had it tied a couple times. Lodge goes to Thomas. Thomas down the lane, stops, pops, right side no good. D-ball, boxed out Lilage. D-ball almost had that rebound, but it was tipped away from him and brought down Deifel. Underneath to D-ball, Adam looking on Lilage, turns, spins, lays it up right-handed, good. Rudy with the substitution for Mitchell Mays. Lilage goes to Major. Kicks it up, 3-pointer up, no good. Rudy pulls down the missed 3 by Goodman.
Secondary, be patient.
D-ball. Miller back to Rudy.
Get us in offense.
Miller in the lane, stops, kicks it over to Rudy. 3-pointer in the corner. Good. Luke Rudy from Brad Miller. 82-71. That was a big basket, folks. Coming down to 2 minutes left. Puts you up by 11. Russell down the lane. Good job by Larrabee to not let him in. Thomas back to Lilage. Russell gets it to Lilage. Dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. Full court pressure by Deifel. Has it. Working on Thomas. D-ball has it. D-ball goes to Larrabee. Joe goes to Rudy. As the shot clock was winding down the lane, Miller picks up.
On the hop step. On the hop step. On the hop step.
Miller picks up the foul. They're going to give 2 free throws. Two. Avon Major. Major with 15. Free throw no good. 1:12 left. Bucks by 11. Second one good. Rudy gets it into Deifel.
Don't leave! Help me! Don't leave!
Nick goes to Miller. Miller to Larrabee.
Space! Space! Stay together. Space out. Chase! Chase!
Bucks by 10. 1 minute left.
Get out! Get out!
Probably you're okay on this. Every time they have a lead, Rudy gets it from Miller. Lays it up and in. Now I feel okay. Up by 12. 47 seconds left. Delage goes to Goodwin in the lane, no good. Adam with his 9th rebound.
Give it up!
On puts it up and a 10th rebound for Rudy. Bucks are going to get out of here with an 84-72 win. A triple-double for Adam Deball. And the Bucks stay in the thick of the race for the GSC hosting of the top 4 seeds in the postseason tournament. Several games left to play, several tough ones left to play. Rematch with West Georgia here on Saturday. We'll look at final stats here. For Shorter, they ended up 29 of 57, 50.9%. It's autism awareness tonight. Bucks taking a team picture with several of the autistic students in attendance tonight. Anyway, 3-point range, 9 of 21, 42.9%, and 5 of 6 at the line, 83%. They had 11 assists on their 29 baskets, 13 turnovers, 8 steals, no blocks. They were out-rebounded by the Bucks, 33-22. Again, not a lot of rebounds around when teams both shoot over 50% for the game. A lot of balanced scoring on the Hawks. 17 points, 3 rebounds for Drew Thomas, 16 points, 4 rebounds for Tavon Major, 14 points, 7 rebounds for Joe Russell. He plays like he's 6'6", as he's listed. Really looks like he's about 6'1" or so. A good, gutsy little player. Not little player, good gutsy player. Plays one of those, plays bigger than he is type of roles, it appears. 12 points for Tyler Goodman with a rebound and an assist. 8 points, 4 rebounds for Frankie Leger. And 5 points and a rebound for Jalen Brown. Jackson Carroll played, did not score in the 2.5, almost 3 minutes that he played. For the Bucks, they were 36 of 63, 57.1%. 9 of 25, 36% outside the arc, 3 of 6 at the line. Again, no free, 8 for 12 total between two teams for free throws tonight. They had 21 assists on their 36 baskets, 12 turnovers, 7 steals, 4 blocks. For the Bucks, another triple-triple for Adam D-Ball. 23 points, 10 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 turnovers. That third one, a big turnover, because when he turned it over and they missed, he got his 10th rebound for the triple-double. So he probably knew that he needed that third turnover to get his triple-double in rebounds. After his triple-double, Joe Larrabee, an off night, only 16 points, 3 rebounds, and an assist, 2 steals in 39 minutes. Joe got a little breather in the first half. 14 points, 3 rebounds for Luke Rudy. 13 points and a rebound for Mitchell Mays. 13 points, 6 rebounds for Brad Miller with 4 assists. Turnover, steal, and a block shot. 5 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals for Nick Deifel. Also playing, Jacob Lyons did not score. And Aiden Rusatz did not score, had a rebound, 3 assists in 9.5 minutes of play. Points in the paint, 54-40 CBU. Points off turnover, 16-9 CBU. Second chance points, 10-4 CBU. Fast break points, 20-4 by Shorter. Bench points, 14-12 CBU. Bucks never trailed in this game. They were up by 12 as the biggest lead. There were 2 ties. Never a lead change as the Lady Bucks and the Bucks led wire to wire. Bucks led 35 minutes and 56 seconds of the 40 minutes of the ball game. 48-44 at the half. Bucks 36-28 second half. That'll lead to a 12-point, 84-72 score for the Bucks. They improve to Bucks improve to 14-7, 9-4. Keeps them right in the thick of the things, depending on what happened between Westall and Lee. Lee tied with the Bucks. Westall a half game up. Bucks beat Westall. And Delta State, who is not playing tonight, they have the off night. So Delta State definitely stays in first place at 9-3. We'll see if they see what else happens above and below the Bucks. See if we can check those standings here on the GSC website in another hour or so when all the games are wrapped up. One thing, JT Webb and all his fine staff and assistants to my left, they did another great job setting up the production tonight. I want to thank most of all you fans for listening in to a doubleheader sweep for the Lady Bucks and the Bucks. Never trailed either team tonight. That does not happen very often, but another great night of CBU basketball. Hope that you can join us Saturday here at Canale. If not, hope that you're able to watch online as the Lady Bucks and the Wolves of West Georgia will tip at 1 o'clock. The Bucks and the Wolves at 3 o'clock right behind it in a really critical game for both teams, as all of them are, as the conference standings and seedings, most important the seedings, those top 8 spots, postseason play, are winding down here in this season. Until Saturday, this is Ken Opperman. Thanks for listening, everybody. Good night.